What is going on, guys? My name is Damien. Welcome back. I'm bringing you my review for Arrow Season 3, Episode 23. The season finale was pretty amazing. There's a lot to talk about, so if you haven't seen the episode yet, careful for spoilers. You can feel free to come back later if you'd like. So let's get right into it. There's tons to go over here, and I think the best thing to start with is Oliver and Felicity. They finally are going to, at least it seems that way, they're going to get their moments officially together next season. At least it's inferred that way. The way it ends, they could also have something where it's some time together where we don't really get to see it. Hopefully they don't do that, but it really depends on how season 4 is going to pick up. So Oliver and Felicity's relationship has gone back and forth a lot throughout this season, so to see them finally get to a place where they can be together is pretty good, and hopefully they have some good scenes, because I personally was not a big fan of some of the scenes they had, or at least some of their story arcs throughout season 3. It started off really good, but as the episodes kind of dragged on, it felt like they were losing a lot of steam. So hopefully they can pick it back up and do something really creative, because next season should be really good. Now, I guess the second major thing to talk about, because a lot of people are going to be talking about this, it's the Ras Al Ghul fight, the overall Ras Al Ghul storyline. It's received a lot of mixed reviews from a lot of people that I've seen. People are commenting saying they liked it up to a certain point, but then after that they just can't stand it. Some people just say they just flat out hated it because they're more relating to the idea that he's a Batman character, and the things that they've done with him on Arrow maybe they haven't really been too cool with. I'm sort of leaning both ways. It's never ever been a situation where I completely hate Ras Al Ghul or completely like the story that they've had for him on season 3. Some things that he's done have been really good, but some things I just feel are just out of place. Now, the way the finale ended with Ras Al Ghul dying to Oliver's blade is very surprising, because a lot of people assumed that you would at least see Ras Al Ghul's body being resurrected in the Lazarus pit, but maybe something would have it take longer, or whatever the case may be, which would explain him not returning for the next season as a villain again, as far as the story universe is concerned. Now, that didn't happen. They just moved on to Malcolm Merlyn becoming Ras Al Ghul, and there's no sight of him at all. I don't know exactly if there's going to be any continuity there. I hope there is, because his character can't really go out that way. So we'll see what happens. But the fight was pretty awesome. It wasn't as good as episode 9, of course, The Climb, the one that everyone really kind of was like, oh my god, Ras Al Ghul just killed Oliver, right? But the episode was actually well directed. I think there was just a good pace between Raz's mission to kill everyone in Star City and Team Arrow working behind the scenes and out in the field trying to stop everything that he was doing. And if I had one complaint about the episode, it would be Felicity in the Atom armor. I'm sorry, but she's just a civilian, and it doesn't matter what she does on a computer. I'm never going to buy her using that suit and saving Oliver. I just can't see it, because she had never done anything like that before. So for them to just throw her in the suit like that and have her save Oliver, it just didn't feel right. Something just felt wrong about it, but it's what it is, no problem. And as far as the Atom suit's concerned, getting to Ray Palmer, his character is going to gain the ability to shrink himself down, which is what a lot of people were asking about when he first came on. People were like, he doesn't even have a shrinking ability. Well, here it is. It looks like he dies at the end of the episode. At least there's a severe explosion that would at least put him in some sort of life-threatening situation. So at that point, really what's going to happen is that it's going to work, and he's going to be able to shrink himself down. He's going to move over to the new show. I don't know if it's going to happen, because they didn't really have an exit for him either. So he could appear in a few episodes in season 4 and then officially move over, but we'll see exactly what they do if they do the time jump. And there's going to be a lot of stuff rolling out with all the promos and Comic-Con and everything coming up, so it should be pretty good. But I really thoroughly enjoyed the episode. Was it as good as season 2? I don't think so. I think Slade Wilson, Manu Bennett just did a really, really great job carrying the Deathstroke character, and the siege of Star City just felt a lot more compelling than Ras Al Ghul in season 3. But it was still a very good episode. Even the small cameo from the Flash coming in, saving Team Arrow, getting them out of there was great. So, solid episode. Now, Thea in full costume, really great. She's going to be Speedy, of course. We expected that. The Arsenal character, I don't know if he's going to be coming back. I actually like Roy, so it'd be nice to have him back, but I don't know exactly what's going on with his character. So, a lot of things happen in this episode. Malcolm Merlyn, I feel like he is he's a bit of a question mark right now. I'm not really sure what to make of what he's doing and where it's going to go with his character. So we'll see. But Oliver now, the one thing I noticed about Team Arrow, they really are starting to expand. Their overall characters are just their team structure is just getting more and more fortified. And you've got all these heroes now that are just officially there working together. And it's going to be great because hopefully in season 4 they have some sort of lockdown system where they just all are coordinated in Oliver's absence, and he comes back and he's like, hey, wow, you guys have really been working. So we'll see exactly what happens, but I really like all of them coming together. Team Flash is still very strong as a team together, but they don't have as many heroes like that just yet. So we'll see what they plan to add to their team. Firestorm you can't really count, but right now with Canary and everyone together, Speedy, before that it was Arsenal, you've got all these characters not coming together, and we'll see just where they go with it. But it was a solid episode all around. Let me know what you guys think. Season 4 is going to be pretty huge. I think there's going to be a lot they're going to do as far as crossovers and all of that, because with 3 shows now, you've got a lot more freedom, and I can keep hoping for a Green Lantern show to make it a 4th, but I just think that's unrealistic. But at least he could be a guest character or something like that if they do decide to do it. So let me know what you guys think. This is not the end of my videos on this channel for Arrow. I'm going to be doing more videos, predictions. I'll do a season recap, and I'll also talk about my top moments, my 5 favorite episodes, that kind of thing throughout the summer. I'll just do different videos just talking about Arrow in general, and then season 4 stuff will start coming out, and I'll do videos about that as well. So yeah, it was a pretty solid episode. There's nothing like too mind-blowing about it where I just am like freaking out, kind of like last night on The Flash, but it was they basically played it safe. There was nothing too overly like intense going on as far as characters dying or anything like that. So I felt like season 2 was definitely the standout season of the show. So let me know what you guys think about it. It was still very good. I'm not taking away points or anything like that. I still give it like an 8.5 out of 10. It was a very solid episode. But season 2, Slade Wilson character was just amazing. So I really enjoyed season 2. So let me know what you guys think about it. I will have links for the Flash review at the end of this video. You can check that out, and as well as maybe last week's Arrow or the Vampire Diaries from last week. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Vampire Diaries season finale. My name is Damien, and I'll talk to you guys later.